unbelievable. It felt great. I think as a team we didn't shoot well. Obviously didn't shoot well, but that's like the least of my worries with this group and myself. Like shots are gonna fall. We can all shoot. We can all play. But it just felt great. Get my legs back under me. Get some live action. Put that jersey on again. It was great.
In the past, you've played on fast-paced teams, especially in Golden State. How sustainable do you feel like the way that you guys played last night is?
I think it's super sustainable. Obviously, we're going to clean some things up. I mean, I think I looked up at half, and I think what we have at half, I forget the exact numbers, but I think we put like 60-something on the board.
67.
And we shot like 20-something% from three. So, like, on average, we'll probably shoot, 35, 36, whatever, and you can imagine how many we can put up, you know what I mean? So I think that's sustainable. I think they also did a good job of running back at us. A lot of teams aren't going to do that. I mean, obviously Indiana will. Like, I don't think Philly plays as fast. I don't think, a lot of teams don't play that fast. So it's definitely sustainable. I think we got to tighten some things up, obviously, and we'll get used to it. But that's part of the preseason and training camp. And we're going to lean into it, I think, this year and not kind of, we see a few mistakes and go back to the old ways. I think we'll lean into it. And obviously we'll make some tweaks along the way. But I think it's definitely sustainable.
Kenny spoke about needing to be able to play at 3 different paces, like super fast, kind of somewhere in the middle, and slowing things down. In your experience, which of those 3 is the most difficult to master as a team?
The most difficult to master is knowing when to do what. I think the game tells you that. Like, I think we came out in the third quarter and we got super slow and stagnant, and they made a run. And I don't think that was a coincidence. Obviously, they made and we missed. Like, that's some of basketball. But I don't think that's a coincidence. Like, throughout the course of the game, I don't think you never want to get that slow. I think there's a time and a place in the fourth, maybe. Obviously, the playoffs are different, but over 82, I think you want to kind of stay in that middle to fast pace. It just, even if you're not shooting right away, it still just helps the defense get on their heels a second. Now swing passes are easier, and you got guys like Donovan attacking the paint with space and pace, and it's a different level than when he walks it up and they're going to load up on him. So it's a different level, a different way to play basketball.
How does what we saw from Evan last night compare to what you guys have seen from him for the past month or so behind closed doors?
Yeah, he's been doing that. Some of his, he made some tough turnaround fades in the paint. He ran the floor great last night. He missed the corner 3 that he's been making all camp. So he's been playing really well, and we don't really expect anything less from him.
So, Ty, when it comes to the pace thing, because that's been a big buzzword for you guys, and that's a point of emphasis clearly for you guys, when it comes to making sure that you play with that level of pace, how much of that is the responsibility of you guards, like you, Darius, Donovan, Harris, and how much of it is like a democratic approach to make sure that it happens?
It's both, because we can talk and run and push the ball all we want. Everyone has to run to their spots to make it work. Otherwise, you'll get jammed up. So we had some, even off a makes yesterday, I remember a possession where, they make a layup, the guy falls down, we outlet the ball fast, I push it, and George gets a wide open corner 3 that he's going to make more than he's going to miss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's part of running, where, like, knowing, they score, but a guy's down. Like, you got to go and get a good shot as fast as possible. That's an example of everybody doing it. You know what I mean? Like, the Dean took it out fast. I got the outlet fast. George ran to the corner fast. Whoever the big was ran to the paint fast to open up George's corner 3. So everyone has to do it.
When you play as up-tempo, is it harder to stay organized?
Has to do it, because there's still spots we're running to. We're not just, both, and we get that with probably like the pace of the game and all of those.
For you personally, what's the
great game